Yeah, I mean, I always like the course here. It's pretty tricky. Yeah, you can't really fake it around here. You just gotta hit good shots. There's not really a lot of bailout in some of the holes, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But I know obviously every year you face different challenges, so just gotta see it as a new week and see where I end up.
Does that help having good memories coming to a golf course as challenging as this?
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously would have liked to, that actually hurt a bit last year to not get away with the win. But yeah, no, I'm happy to be back here. I really like the course. I really like when it's challenging. So yeah, the weather is kind of similar to where I live in Arizona, so I have nothing to complain. I'm looking forward to it.
Just on that, if you don't mind me asking, the fact that you came second to Marcel, obviously was disappointment on that side, but being a fellow German, must have been really pleased to see him get over the line again.
Oh, if it's a fellow German, you want to beat it even more, yeah? No, I got along really well with Marcel, so I was happy, to see him win. But yeah, I mean, if you're leading by 5 shots after 2 rounds, you obviously want to end up with the trophy. So yeah, give it a new go this year, and then just kind of forget about last year and just see it as a new challenge and see where I end up.
Thanks, guys. We'll go to questions from the floor, please.
Rasmus, what is it about the Højgaards and the Hero? One brother was supposed to play, the Hero Cup, the other played. One brother was supposed to come here, the other one came last year. And now finally, the one that was supposed to come has come. So like...
It's hard to get him, so...
Yeah, it's a weird thing. Obviously, last year I was injured, so I had to reschedule the whole year. And unfortunately that meant that I couldn't come here and play. So, well, at least Nikolai could show the name up on the leaderboard a little bit. But yeah, I'll try to show the Højgaards a little bit this year.
Actually, both of you have twins playing golf, so that has been a good experience. Yannik also has a twin playing golf, right? Twin brother. Okay, so can you tell us a bit about the camaraderie between the twins, both of you?
Yeah, obviously it's nice to have a twin brother. You can practice together, and we don't have really, competition, my brother and I, between each other. We want to see each other do well. So. Yeah, he's playing on the Corn Ferry. He already won this year, so yeah, it's looking really good for him to get to the PGA Tour next year. So yeah, I'm happy about that, and hopefully at some point we can, travel together again. And I think it's the same for Rasmus. We both get along really well with our twin brother.
Yeah, for sure. Nikolai and I are obviously very, very close. I'm sure Yannik and Germans as well, and we've been competing ever since we were probably in pistols. And it's not always just been sports. It's been about walking out of a supermarket and who can run fastest to the car. So it started like that, and now it's competing against each other in golf. But I'm sure that having a brother or a best friend to practice with and compete with every day growing up has helped a lot. Getting to where we are now. So yeah, we definitely gained a lot of having each other.
And Rasmus, I saw you at the DP World Tour last year in the closing minutes. When Nikolai went over the line, not only with the trophy, but also won the PGA Tour. And he just kind of just a bit sweet shot. So like, is that one of the goals this year to join your brother out there in the US?
Yeah. It definitely is, and I think that is my main goal for the year, is to finish in the top 10 and get one of the cars, so I can join him over there. Yeah, last year it was a bit of a weird finish there, because both Yannik and I are always very, very happy for our brother, but when they do well. But that week was special because I always missed out on one spot and he ended up winning the tournament. So I was very happy for him, but I was disappointed in myself at the same time. So, you know, it's one of the things you can't really prepare yourself for, and you just gotta deal with it whenever it happens.
So you're happy with the progress so far in 24?
Yeah, I'm very happy with the start I've had this year. If I have to compare it to last year, I wouldn't have played a tournament up until now almost. So I'm happy to have played 6 events in the DP World Tour and had some good results in that.
We got the microphone over to you.
My question is to Yannik. You and Jeremy both got married on the same time.
My brother is married. I'm engaged, so I'm not married yet. But yeah, no, I wanted him to go first because he's the older brother, so I had to give him the edge on that. But you know, I'm getting married next year. But yeah, he got married last October, and then once he got married, then I got engaged to my girlfriend. So yeah, I just had to wait till he got married.
Any more questions?
Rasmus, how much have you played in Asia so far? I mean, this is your first visit to India. I mean, you like living in Asia? It's very hot this year, man. And it's somewhat like
It's obviously very, very different for what I'm used to. You know, it's a long travel. There's a lot of you know, you have to deal with the jet lag a little bit, and it's very warm compared to where I'm from. So there's a lot of things that are very different from what I'm used to. But I enjoy it. I always enjoy going to new places and to learn about how can I improve my game in these type of conditions. Because you know, we're going to play. You know, at some point during the year, we're going to play in Asia, we're going to play in America, we're going to play in Europe, so it's different conditions all the time, and the more experience I can get, you know, playing out here, the better it's going to be in the future. So I always enjoy coming out here, you know, it's a good challenge.
what about you, Yannik? I mean, you're not playing around the world?
Yeah, I'm not playing here because I live in Arizona and the climate is really similar. I love when it's hot. Even though I grew up in Germany, I don't really like the cold. I prefer the heat. So yeah, no, this reminds me in general, really, you know, of Arizona. The course I play in Arizona is also really tight. So yeah, the weather is really similar. So I love it in India. So that's why I told everyone, I think. Yeah, that's why I always, you know, look forward to coming back.
The RNA and USDA are actually talking about standardization of balls because of a lot of cutting edge technology involved. Do you think personally you would like, what is your opinion, like, do you favor something like that or you don't favor something like that? Standardization of the balls.
I don't think my personal opinion is I don't think they should change the rules that all of a sudden the ball is flying shorter. Is that what you were referring to, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, I mean, my personal opinion is I hope that they won't implement that. I don't think it's a good thing for golf. Yes, maybe you can, you know, all of a sudden use some courses that they maybe couldn't use the last 10 years or so. But I think a lot of golf courses show that if you set it up correctly, you don't need 8,000 yards to make it hard. And I think, I don't know, all of my friends, all the people I talk to, I think they like seeing, you know, the professionals hit it far and hit it over there and hit it over there. And if you all of a sudden, you know, hit it way shorter, I think it's not as exciting. I mean, it's the same in Formula 1. You don't want to see the guys driving around with 150 kilometers if you can go with 300. So I think I'm against the change, and I hope that they won't implement that.
Rasmus?
Yeah, I have to agree a little bit with Yannik. I'm not a big fan of it either. I think if they have to change something, it should probably be, you know, the sweet spot of the driver. You know, it's today the driver. obviously I've only played with a big driver, but if you go 25 years back in time, it was a way smaller one. So, you know, it's driver is the most forgivable club in the bag now, where it probably, you know, many years ago was one of the hardest clubs to do. So I think instead of going with, you know, changing the ball, maybe change, you know, that if you're not hitting it out of the center, you're getting penalized. So I don't know, it's a difficult one, but if you look at this week, you know, you don't need that long of a golf course. The layout here is tricky enough, and I think that's what makes the golf interesting. Is you have to hit it straight, you have to hit the greens, and it's not all about hitting far, but at the same time, as Yannik said, there's something exciting about seeing some of the guys carry the ball 320 yards. You know, that is exciting to watch. Thank you.
Just no more questions, guys. Thank you for your time. Have a great week.
Thank you very much.